Hey everyone, we're back again with another soup. Which number is this? Like number 6, I think? Let me see. I haven't been doing. The last soup was a long time ago, right? Like almost a week ago, right? It's been a while, it's been a while. But we are back. I haven't had too much time recently. Haven't found a good spot to do another soup. Like, I generally just have not even played Salmon Run or Open Splatoon recently, much at all. Um, been pretty busy, but currently I have 50 minutes, so let's get it done. I have 50 minutes of time before being busy again with another thing. So let's jump right into it. Yeah, last one was soup number 6, where I ran out of space for the recording. Hopefully I should have enough space right now. I think... Crap, I actually forgot to, like, make sure. It says I have, like, 100 GB. Like, come on, that should be enough, right? For, like, a 40-minute video or so. Should be good. But yeah, last time we had some interesting topics. We got some nice comments. Thank you everyone for commenting. I really appreciate it. I like responding and continuing the discussion a little bit more. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, today, since I've been so busy, I actually have some stuff to talk about, which is mainly just Smash Bros. That's what I've been busy with mainly. Last week, I had like 3 days with local Smash Bros. Things. So last week, Wednesday, I went to the local weekly. So we have a weekly at a gaming bar every Wednesday, which I don't usually go to because it's like, it costs a little bit of money, and I'm like, I don't like spending money too much. We used to have a free weekly on top of that before, which was in another spot, but we kind of lost that. We don't have that anymore, so now it's just the gaming bar weekly, which it's okay, but I mean, it's 10 euros just to like go there, or just to like be there, and then since I go there by bus, I have to pay like the bus fee, you know, so it's like, it ends up being 60 euros total, and I just, you know, can't really see that being worth it sometimes. But since there was going to be a tournament on Friday, I decided to go last week to the weekly, and the weekly was okay. I think I got 3rd place in the ultimate bracket, and then I got to play, oh, I'm not reaching that, I got to play some doubles, or more like random doubles. That's like the popular thing currently in Smash Ultimate, playing random doubles. They call it randubs, and yeah, that's what everybody wants to play these days, which, I mean, it's okay. It's it gets you playing other characters, I guess, and trying to learn them, which can help in actual brackets too someday, maybe. But yeah, there was also a Rivals of Ether 2 bracket, which I didn't do very well in, but might as well join it anyway, right? Just for the funsies. But yeah, that was Wednesday, and then Thursday, there was another local at somebody's house, which I went to. There were 3 people playing there, including me. So we just did like a rotation for like 6 hours. It went all the way until like 2 a.m. or something like that. And then I left. Or like 1 a.m. I don't remember. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. It's been a while since I got to really grind friendlies with like a few people specifically for a long time, which I actually really enjoy. There's a lot of people who don't like playing with the same people for a long period of time because like the matchup gets boring for them or something. But I actually really enjoy doing that. I think it gets more interesting the longer you play against the same person, to me, because both people are like adjusting to everything, and it like I feel like it teaches adaptation more than anything, right? So I like doing that. I like playing for like billion hours at once. It's like my favorite. I love being on that grind, you know. So that was fun. It was kind of crazy though, like the journey to get there and to get back home from there, because like it is winter right now, and I'm in Finland, so like it's a lot of ice and snow, right? And usually that's fine because the roads are like they put like rocks on the road, like little rocks, so that you don't slip as easily. But in his area, there were no little rocks on the ice. It was just slippery ice all around. Like, that was the whole roads. And there were lots of, like, pretty steep hills around there, too. So, like, I had to play Celeste IRL to survive the journey there and the journey back. There was, like, the slope that's just ice. And I had to, like, use the railing. I had to, like, hang onto the railing so hard and, like, pull myself up through that, or else I would probably slip. And on the way back, when I went through that same hill, I just gave up and just slid on my butt down. That's, like, if I didn't do that, I would have fallen down really badly on a downhill, like, multiple times. So, yeah, I would rather just slide on my butt, even if it's a little uncomfortable. But hey, I got to play Mario 64 IRL, I guess, too, you know? We playing many games IRL that day. It was a journey. It was an experience. I wanted to video it on my phone, the butt slide, because it was just so funny. But I had to like really hurry to get to the bus, and didn't want to risk wasting any time in case I miss it. So no video for y'all. No Twitter clout for me. It would have been funny if I added like the Mario 64 slide music. Maybe. But I don't know how it would have turned out. But despite the difficult journey, I actually did not slip, even once. On the way there or on the way back. So I'm pretty proud of that, you know. My balance and reaction time, pretty good. You need like both of those, because you need balance, of course, to like not slip on the ice, but sometimes you will inevitably slip on the ice no matter what, because that's just how ice is, right? So you need the reaction time also, so that you can react properly to when you slip on the ice, and like get your footing back in, so that you don't fall down. That's how it works, right? So you need kind of both of those things to not slip on ice, to survive in Finland in the winter. I was also like using regular ass sneakers, like just normal summer shoes, because I'm too lazy to like get winter shoes, also money. But you know, I'm doing okay with that, you know. It's just playing on hard mode, nothing crazy, right? I'm used to playing on hard mode. It makes it more interesting. But yeah, that was Thursday, and then Friday is when the actual tournament happened, and like, it's the first tournament of the year, like an actual ranked tournament thingy, you know? And it ended up being very small, so it was held at this, I think, elementary school, which is kind of funny. There was some kind of LAN event happening there with like a bunch of kids, and then there were just us adults in the Smash room playing a kid's game. It was kind of funny, but it was like 20 people or something. I don't remember, and that's usually kind of smaller than the tournaments here usually are. Like, I'm kind of surprised not more people joined, but it was on a Friday evening, so maybe it's like bad since it's not on a weekend day, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But either way, I had a lot of fun there, and I guess I wanted to like talk about my bracket run, you know? Before the bracket, we actually played some randubs, because of course we did, you know? That's the only thing people wanted to play. That's the only way you can get people to play Smash at the moment. So, I'll take it. I get to play the game at least, you know? It's not the best practice, but it's still fun. It's fun time playing Smash Bros, so I will definitely take it. And I did not do well on randubs. I like lost a lot of money. Not a lot, but you know, a little bit. And yeah, that got me a little bit gloomy before the bracket. It's like, man. But of course, in the bracket, I get to actually use the characters I've been practicing, so it's like a different story. So we were gonna do better on that, right? So my first opponent is Hakuri, which I play against him in every bracket early on, in both Smash and Rivals, every single time. So that's just, I guess that's just how we're seeded. Like, we just end up playing versus each other a lot, because we keep having the same seed in the brackets, and yeah, like, that's just how it goes in these tournaments, I guess. And usually I win, so yay. I lost one game against him. He played Yoshi the first 2 games and then switched to Snake. And I lost one game against his Snake. He has a very unique Snake that I'm not used to playing, but the second Snake game went fine for me. Did a little bit of adaptation and stuff. And my second game, so okay, context. So I've been practicing Smash quite a bit recently, right? That's like what I'm currently focused on. I've been trying to learn a new character. Normally I main a character called Hero from Dragon Quest, and that's the only character I've played in this entire game, in my entire competitive career of this game, for like, what, 4 years or something? I don't even remember how long, 3 years, 4 years, I don't know when the character came out, but I basically started maining the character when it came out. And I have not won a single set with any other character in any, like, tournament, any relevant set in a tournament, since I started maining Hero. I've just won with Hero, right? And so I wanted to 2025, you know, year of change, year of discipline, year of everything. I wanted to learn a new character, right? So I've been practicing my Inkling. I've been practicing trying to learn Inkling to cover some bad matchups for Hero, and just, you know, just to have a new character to play, right? For funsies. Because sometimes it's good to just learn something new, even if it doesn't necessarily like help you too much in the game. Like, for me, I feel like it has helped me a little bit though, learning Inkling. But either way, this player who I'm up against next, Gohenko, I have like a 35% win rate against him in bracket. He beats my ass every time. He plays Joker, and Joker feels like a very difficult matchup for Hero, especially when he is playing it. We played a lot. He's my second most common opponent in tournaments, so we have a lot of sets played versus each other. And Hero is the kind of character that you kind of suck against if you haven't played against him before, like, at all. You will do really bad because you have no idea what's going on, right? But if you do know the matchup, it gets a lot easier. You realize that you just have to do these specific things to beat Hero and not let Hero do his things. And Gohenko has definitely learned all of that, so I really struggle against his Joker, right? So I decided, okay, I'm like 70% likely to lose the set if I just go Hero, right? So let's try something new. Let's go Inkling. I said, alright, I'm going Inkling. And he was like, okay. And then we started playing. And so I won the first game with Inkling, which surprised me. But, you know, I have been practicing. I have specifically practiced against Joker with Inkling too. Like, I've been labbing on the training mode. I've been using Inkling online, you know, grinding the online ladder, whatever, just playing on Elite Play or whatever. I didn't not realize I haven't used my specials. And so it's not like I don't have an Inkling. It's not like I completely suck with that character. But I also only have a few weeks of practicing and using Inkling. So like 3 weeks or something like that. 3 to 4 weeks, I don't know. Which is not very long to learn a new character. You know, characters, it takes a long time to really get the hang of it. To really understand how to use it. So I was not expecting much. But I won game 1. And then it was kind of good too. It wasn't like, it was pretty close. But it wasn't like last stock, last hit. It was like last stock, but I still had some percentages left, right? So that was surprising. It seems like it might be a pretty good matchup for Inkling versus Joker, maybe. So maybe I hit something there. And then game 2, he switches to Byleth. He has a lot of characters, and he's very good with all of them. And I was not expecting to do anything against this Byleth, but somehow, through some miracle, my Inkling beat Gohenko's Byleth. And then game 3, since I won 2 games with Inkling, I'm like, okay, I'll just keep trying it, I guess. Maybe we actually got this. And he switches back to Joker, and I lose with Inkling. And at that point, it's like, okay, I have the advantage. I am 2-1 winning. I could just go hero and take one more game, you know? There's still a chance that if I play okay with hero, I can still take it. It's not like it's unwinnable, you know, if I just outplay him, right? So I thought my chances would be more likely, because he's had 3 games to play versus my Inkling, and he won the last one. I thought I should switch to hero and try it out and see what happens, since I have 2 games left to try things out, right? I have the advantage. I should use it, right? So that's what I did. I played hero. I got utterly destroyed. Like, it wasn't even close. He had 2 stocks left still. It did not go well. So I was like, okay, well, Inkling it is, I guess. Let's try it. Game 5, last game. 2-2 situation. We just gotta try our best. I'm still not too comfortable, not too confident on my Inkling. Of course, since it's still a new character for me. So even though I've been practicing it, there's still a lot of things that I just don't instinctually, I'm not able to do, right? It takes a long time to learn a character, so, but, you know, the obvious choice for me there was to just go Inkling on game 5. And it was not looking good. It was not looking good. I was losing at the beginning. I was down a stock, I think. And then he tries to edgeguard me, right, with Joker. And he was at like 0% or something, very, very low percent. And I get a lucky gimp. I get a lucky kill off stage with Inkling, because he gets hit by my recovery move, the up B, and then, I don't know, something happened. I don't remember what exactly, but he ends up dying very, very early. And I thought, oh man, this is my chance to take it back. And the last game ended up being very close, last stock, last hit. But by playing very safe and careful, I actually did take the set. So that's the craziest thing ever to me is finally, for the first time ever, taking a relevant tournament set from someone with a secondary character that isn't hero in Smash Bros. Ultimate. To me, that is like such a big deal. I was so hyped. Like, I literally went around the venue telling everyone, I beat Gohenko as Inkling. Like, it must have been so cringe. Like, he must hate me now. If he saw any of that, which he probably did. But, like, at that point, I didn't care. I was so happy. I don't know, like... man, it was so hype for me. Because I've been using Hero my whole life, basically. And, I just thought I could never do anything with any other character. But after just a few weeks, I was able to make a secondary useful to me in a tournament, you know? 30% win rate with Hero, you know, and Inkling did it. Inkling carried me through that set. So to me that was just super cool. This Booyah for that. We should have this. Yay. So yeah, that was like a miracle to me. I don't know if it was just a lucky coincidence, or if there is something there, you know. Maybe I should try to keep practicing Inkling and use it against him again in the future. Maybe that's how I'm going to be able to compete with him in brackets again, you know. But yeah, after that set, I beat Gohenko 3-2 with Inkling. After that, I had a set versus Cass. Cass is another sort of bracket demon I have. He is the person I've had most sets with in the whole Ultimate bracket competitive career in Finland. But with Cass, I have a 50% win rate. So we are very, very even. Cass plays Jigglypuff. It's a very... very glass cannon character. Jigglypuff can just sometimes kill you at 0% with a crazy combo, right? Or if she gets you off stage, and if the player is good at using Jigglypuff, right? And yeah, Puff just edgeguards Hero really badly. It's a tough matchup. I think it's tough for both of us though, because Hero can also kind of juggle Jigglypuff pretty well, you know. Like, Hero has a pretty good advantage versus Jigglypuff at the end of the day, since Puff kind of struggles to land sometimes. Well, let's see if we can get this. Okay. But yeah, it's an interesting matchup. Can go either way, you know, it just depends on the day. Let's get those eggs. Did we get a king? Yep. But yeah, the set versus Cass was very close. It also went to game 5. Like, I think I won the first game or something. He won the second game. I won the third game, so I was 2-1 once again. And then on game 4, I had an easy win, and then I mess up, and he kills me at like 30% at the end, and I was like so upset. And then game 5, it was pretty close, but it wasn't like completely last hit, so pretty decent for me. I don't know. At the ending was kind of epic actually, because whenever I tried to catch Jigglypuff in the air, or like Cass's Jigglypuff, he would do this air dodge, and Jigglypuff has like one of the best air drifts in the game. So it's really hard to catch Jigglypuff when she's air dodging down back to the stage, because, you know, she can just drift anywhere. So you have to really predict what she's gonna do, or else she will probably just land for free. And on the very last stock, I managed to predict how he lands and catch it with my buffed down smash with Hero. So I had a psych up down smash and was able to get the kill that way. It was super satisfying, super anime, super cool. I popped off. Loved it. And winning that got me to winners finals on the winner's side of bracket. Because again, it's not a very big tournament. There are a lot of good players here, but it's not very big. And the best player in Finland also wasn't attending, Lancelot. I guess he just dipped or something. Okay, I'm not done talking. Let's just do one more game, even though we already got soup. I still have like 30 minutes anyway, so let's just, you know, we haven't had a soup for a while. Let's just keep going. I haven't ran out of things to talk about. I like yapping. Let's just do it. For salmon run for the Sammies. But yeah, winners finals. I'm up against Lufia, which is funny because Cass and Lufia were the two people I was playing with the day before, locally in friendlies for like 6 hours. So I was actually not doing too well against them in the friendlies. I think they were beating me about like 65%. I was winning like 35% maybe. It wasn't going too well for me. Like I was still taking some games sometimes, but I had to really, really work for it. So yeah, was not expecting too much. But I was already happy that I even made it to winners finals on the winners side of bracket. But then I beat Lufia 3-1. Like it wasn't even that close. There was also a funny game where I think I picked Final Destination and I put on Calamari Incantation, you know, the song from Splatoon single player, the legendary tune. I put that song and I 3-stocked him with that music. I just went into the game thinking, okay, I'm not going to let him land. He does not have platforms. I'm hero. I can catch all of his landings with my spells. I'm not letting him land. And then it somehow worked out, and the music just made it funnier. It's like the Splatoon music powering me up, and the freaking the Inkling powering me up on the set versus Gohenko. That was the only set I played Inkling, by the way. I did not see it necessary to play Inkling on any other matchup. Just for that one. So after beating Lufia, I was grand finals. I just had to wait to get my final opponent. What hit me? Oh, it was the stick, because the stick actually does have hitboxes, like on the ink that it pours down. That just caught me off guard because it's so rare to get hit by that. But anyway, I was expecting Lufia to come back from loser side to challenge me on grands again, and that is what happened. But one of the players was kind of Gani was kind of like a snake player who usually doesn't do like super duper well, was kind of destroying people, like kind of getting a lot of upsets. And he ended up getting 3rd place. But yeah, Lufia, the Samus player, by the way, I forgot to mention his character, he plays Samus, ended up being my grand finals opponent, and he has to win 2 sets since he came from losers, and I just need to win 1. And I lost the first 2 games, right? At that point I was like, well, yep, this is where it falls down. This is it. It's over. We are dooming this, but you know, 2nd place, pretty good, right? But then I remembered, no, it's 2025. We've talked about this. 2025, year of discipline, year of everything. We are locking in right now. That's what I thought in my head. And then I actually ended up taking back the reverse trio on the first set of the grands, so it didn't end up going to the bracket reset. I locked in and ended up beating him 3 times in a row so that we don't have to play another set. Something that helped me was I was noticing I was doing lots of misinputs, like not pressing the correct buttons and just failing my movement and stuff. So before the next game, after realizing that, I thought in my head, or like, I tried to think in my head about doing the inputs correctly. So I specifically Oh shit. Oh my god, I'm alive. We should have the eggs with this. Yeah, I specifically said, okay, I'm not going to make misinputs. I close my eyes. I visualize myself playing perfectly, not, oh my god, they're all on me. Not making any mistakes, not making misinputs. And I feel like that somehow helped me, you know? It like made the next game a little more consistent for me, you know, not as many mistakes. I was playing a little more sharply. And yeah, reverse 3-0. I won the bracket, the first tournament of the year. Win goes to me since, you know, of course, Lancelot wasn't in the tournament, so the best player in Finland wasn't participating, who I have a 0% win rate, by the way. So if he was in there, it would have been likely I would not have taken that. But since he wasn't, yep, it went to me. And that is my second ever tournament win in Smash Ultimate. Like an actual tournament. The last one was like, I don't even remember, like 3 years ago. It was a long time ago. It was not very recent. It was an invitational tournament with some out-of-country players joining in. And I was one of the invited players, so it was a little easier for me, since I didn't have to go through like a separate bracket to qualify for the tournament, since I was one of the invitees. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But either way, you know, that was a cool tournament that I ended up winning from loser's side, which is pretty rare usually. But yeah, got my second win finally. It's about time. We're starting the year strong for Smash. Even though, you know, it wasn't the biggest tournament, but, you know, just let me be happy. Let me have this, okay? I thought it was cool. And then, yep, that is what happened there. Yesterday I also did like an online weekly bracket thing, like Europe thing, I don't know, which I also ended up winning. It was actually not too difficult. None of the games were close at all. So I don't know, maybe I'm just getting lucky with my opponents, or maybe I'm actually getting better at the game, who knows. But yeah, that is my Smash vlog, tournament experience. Yep. There you have it. It's a lot easier to talk during the soup if you know what you're going to talk about, if you already have a topic to go with. I hope that wasn't too boring for you non-Smash players, you know. But, you know, that's just the main thing that's been going on with me. There's going to be another tournament in a few weeks, February, which is also going to have doubles, finally. This one only had singles, so I didn't get to play with my teammate. Which was unfortunate, but hyped for doubles. It's going to be a 2-day tourney. Gonna have to sleep over at someone's place. So that's always an experience. We'll see how it goes. It's actually, yeah, because the reason I have to sleep at someone's place is because it's kind of far away from me. It's like 2 to 3 hour ride from here, so not near the capital where I live. And it's 2 days, so it would be really dumb to go back home and back there. It wouldn't really work out, so hopefully we will have a place to stay. Should have it figured out. Hopefully it doesn't get cancelled or anything. Should be fine. There's going to be doubles and Rivals 2, which I also have signed up for some reason. I actually did play Rivals 2 once, just like yesterday. Or today, actually. Because there was a new update with a new character, like a polar bear character. So I tried the character out. But man, I don't know. The game is just not in a super playable state right now. if I'm gonna sound nice about it, I don't know. I really want to like Rivals 2, but I just don't like it at the moment. I don't know. It doesn't feel good to me. It doesn't feel good for me. Smash feels way better at the moment, so I'm just gonna focus on Smash. I'm not gonna put too much time into Rivals. Hopefully the game will get better through updates. and then I can like it a little more and enjoy it. But played a little bit yesterday with with some technical issues, of course. And I guess the Switch 2 was finally announced or something. I don't know, I don't care, whatever. It's gonna be a direct for that in like April or something. So I'll probably do a reaction to that on my Twitch or something. That's what usually happens with directs and stuff. So I will be there. I'll watch it. Maybe they'll release some games alongside info on the console. But yeah, pretty much everything we were thinking about for the console ended up turning through. So like the backwards compatibility. But I just wasn't sure if there were going to be Switch 2 only games, but it turns out yes, there will be Switch 2 only games. So exclusive games for Switch 2. You have to buy the console if you want to play new games, but you can also play old games on it, which hopefully will run better on it, you know? Salmon run without any lag? That would be crazy. We will have to see. And I did start the new Kirby game that I got from the library. I only did one stream so far for like 3 hours. It's pretty fun so far, pretty interesting. You can like fuse elements into your abilities, which is new for Kirby, so that was pretty interesting. I'll be playing that on my Twitch throughout this week. So yep, we finally got another soup out. We did it. Hope you guys have also been doing well and been busy in a good way, just like me. Or, you know, not being busy and just been chilling. That's also fine and fun, you know. But, you know, I just hope you guys have had fun, you know. Let me know in the comments if anything has happened that you would want to mention. And I'll look at all the comments. Tell me how your week has been. It's just that is my comment theme of the soup. If you want to comment, I would appreciate it. Thank you for watching. See you next soup. Bye bye. Have a good one.